Hello, nursery. Okay, so one of today's activities is all about measuring, okay, and putting your teddies in size order. Now, in the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, there were three bears. I've got one, and then a few other little teddies. In the story of the three bears, Daddy Bear was the big bear, and Mummy Bear was a medium-sized bear, and Baby Bear was the smallest bear. So what I'd like you to do is to gather up a few of your teddies. They don't have to be bears, they can be anything, just like mine. And you're going to put them in order from biggest to smallest, just like all of the things in the story of the Goldilocks and the Three Bears were Daddy Bear's chair was the biggest, and his porridge bowl was the biggest, and his bed was the biggest. You're going to put things in order. Okay, so let's first of all think about biggest, okay? Having a little look at the teddies I've got here, which one do you think, just having a look there, which one do you think is the biggest? This one. Do you know what? I think you might be right. And I think that this is the biggest one because the other ones are a little bit smaller, but we'll check, okay? So I'm going to put the biggest one there, okay? Now next, we need to find the smallest one, okay? We're going to find the very smallest one next. So I'm going to put the others in order, and I'm going to put them in a, sorry, not in order, but in a line, okay? And looking at these, oh, they're quite similar size. What I need to do is I need to line up the tops of the teddies, or the bottoms, okay? Now, I've actually got a line on my floor here because I'm doing it on my floor. And so I'm going to put this teddy, the top of this teddy is right on the line there. And then I'm going to put this teddy on the top of the line, just touching, not over it like that, but just touching the top of the line like that. And I'm going to put the next one like that. Oh, he's moved. And the next one like that. Okay, now looking at the feet now of the teddies, which one do you think is the smallest? I think he's the smallest. So I'm going to put this one over here. Okay, so I've got my biggest and I've got my smallest. Okay, so now I've got these three teddies. So if I look at them straight from above, so all of their heads are in line. They're in a straight line. Can you see that? I've lined them up on the line on my floor. Now, having a look at the feet, okay, they're quite similar, but which one has got the longest legs there? This one. You're right. Yeah, this, what is this? A raccoon. So the raccoon is going to go next to the biggest bear, because this is the next biggest, okay? Or it's bigger. This one is bigger than the other two. And I know that because its legs are longer, okay? They come down longer. Right, so I've got my biggest. I've got my next one, which is bigger. Now then, we've got these two left. So again, I'm going to line them up. The top of the teddy, I'm going to use the line on the floor. Top of the teddy, which one is bigger? You're right, this one. This one is bigger. Or you might have said this one is smaller. And we know that because look, this one's legs are longer than this one's. Okay, from the top of the head right down to the feet. Can you see this one's a bit smaller? Brilliant. So this one's going to go here and this one here. And so look now, we've got our teddies in order from biggest to smallest. Okay, brilliant. Let's see if you can do that. Get your teddies and see if you can put them in order from biggest to smallest. If you find it easy, maybe add a few other teddies of different sizes, okay? Let me know how you get on.